Sidney Sonnet 2 from Astrophel and Stella. Not at first sight, nor with a dreamed shot. Not at first sight, nor with a dreamed shot. The poet was not wounded by the love of his beloved at the first sight, nor with a dreamed shot. It was not a sudden shot. Love gave the wound which, while I breathe, I will bleed. The poet says that the wound love has given me. जिस तरह का घाव मोहब्बत ने दिया है. He personifies love as God Cupid, और जो तीर चला रहा है और उसके तीर से वो घायल हो रहा है. He says, you have given me such wounds that these wounds will hurt me as long as I live, whole of my life. But known worth did in mine of time proceed. Instead, it was the beloved, her known virtues, her qualities. But known worth, her virtues and qualities, did in mine of time proceed. But known worth did in mine of time proceed. Her virtues, her qualities that I knew, and those virtues and qualities slowly grew in my heart with the passage of time, till by degrees it had full conquest got. Till by degrees, little by little, step by step, gradually the feelings completely conquest got, conquered me, and I became helpless. I saw and liked. I liked but loved not. I first saw her, I got attracted, I liked her, but it was not a case of love. I loved, but straight did not what love decreed. He admits that later I did fall in love, but I did not immediately do what love asked of me. He is confessing, or perhaps surrendering fully, that I did not immediately do what love asked of me. What love demanded, I did not do. At length, to love's decrease, I forced, agreed. Eventually, finally, I gave in. Means I surrendered. I surrendered to love's demands, though I was not willing to surrender forced. But I agreed, yet with the repining at so partial lot. However, I resented the unfairness of my fate, that love should strike me this way, yet with the repining at so partial lot. Now even that footstep of lost liberty, now at last, at the footstep of lost liberty, I have lost my liberty, is gone, and now like a slave born Muscovite, my freedom is gone, and I feel like a Russian serf. Means slave born Muscovite means a Russian serf, completely a slave. Now I am a slave of love. I call it praise to suffer tyranny. I now even pretend that it is good or noble to suffer under love's tyranny. Love is cruel. I'm suffering. I can praise it that I'm a lover and I'm suffering for love. And now employ the raiment of my wit. Now I use whatever intelligence I have left. Now I employ the raiment of my wit. I use, raiment means बकाया जो भी है, of my wit, जो भी intelligence में बकाया बचा है. Now I employ, अब मैं उसका इस्तेमाल करता हूँ to make myself believe that all is well. I convince myself that everything is fine, while with a feeling skill I paint my hell, even as I vividly describe. With a feeling skill I paint my hell, my suffering with emotional skill in poetry. This poetry I am writing, I am painting my suffering in the form of poems.